Stage 3 of the Ceratizit challenge by LaVuelta was set to be the final day in the mountains. So what better way to start than on the top of a mountain? The bunch forming up at the Estación de Montaña de Manzaneda for what everyone expected to be a tough day in the saddle.
Oh, today I think there will be fireworks in this race because a lot of teams are not happy about the GC, I think, and they for sure want to try something for getting a better result in GC and also for a stage win, because it seems that the first positions are a bit difficult to overcome. So for sure I expect a really hectic race from the beginning with a lot of attacks, and I'm ready for it and I want to join this attack too.
Yeah, I think today will be a very aggressive race. Like the profile is perfect for attacks going basically anywhere. The descent we checked is very, very tricky, but we have a local hero in our team, Anna Santasteban, and she knows descent very well. Yeah, we'll try to take some opportunities and yeah, attack either the GC or a stage.
Well, it's really difficult, and also like it's a gamble what will happen, because first part is hard, but it's like rolling up and down all the time, so there can be a breakaway, and then we have of course the long climb, so yeah, we expect fireworks from there, but yeah, we hope to be in the front, and if there is a breakaway we want to be in there, and otherwise we are trying to follow on the long climb.
Rolling away from the ski station, the race set about tackling the 107.9 kilometre stage west to Pereiro de Aguiar, just on the outskirts of Orense. And though there was a quiet start, the race exploded after a long technical descent, with Annemiek van Vleuten attacking as the road tipped upward to the day's main climb, the Alto de Alhama. At first, the UCI Women's World Tour overall leader had two riders with her, but such was van Vleuten's pace, they dropped back to a group containing the overnight race leader, Marlen Reusser, who began the day leading overall by 1 minute and 39 seconds from van Vleuten. Despite the 8 chasers working well together, the gap was soon out to 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and the virtual lead was with van Vleuten, with just over 30 kilometres of the day remaining. However, through the town of Maceda, where the crowds were out to cheer the race on, the gap was coming down quickly. And with 20 kilometres to go, it looked like Reusser's overnight lead might not be lost overall. But van Vleuten got the message, and though she was suffering from the effort and the 30-degree temperatures, she upped her game even more, lifting the pace and began to stretch her lead out again, despite the excellent work in the group behind. With so many teams represented at the front of the race and in the chasing group, the peloton were way behind, more than 4 minutes behind our leader, who kept on riding hard, the lead stretching out towards 3 minutes. With such hot weather, it was important to keep fed and watered, and as the chasers did just that, so did the peloton, who never gave up despite the massive gap to the front of the race. Into the final 10 kilometres, and van Vleuten's lead was finally above 3 minutes, the Dutchwoman ploughing on towards the victory. With the win out of their hands, the chasers kept the pace high and began to race each other. There were podium positions for the stage and overall up for grabs after all. With the concentration written all over her face, van Vleuten systematically ticked off the kilometres one by one, finally approaching the steep uphill finish with a huge lead. Out of the saddle now, she sprinted, looking for every second for the general classification, never letting up and taking a ruthless and spectacular win in the Spanish sun.
I thought we lost it in the first day, but for sure I always want to try. And when I checked the course yesterday, I saw the really tricky descent. I thought for sure someone is going to try in the descent, and Katja Nieroma went very fast. So you also know it's in one line, and then immediately after the downhill I want to attack. And I had a perfect lead out from Sheila Gutierrez. She helped me so good in the descent, so there was really teamwork that we could hit the descent, me and Sheila as the first ones. So it was perfect, and yeah, then I went all out, and so yeah, I kept on going. It was a long day out by myself, and it was hard, but yeah, it's a bit unbelievable actually.
First, I need to congratulate Annemiek. She's just a class of her own today. I think nobody had any chance. She was very, very strong, very impressive. And I mean, my goal was really to keep the jersey, and I knew this descent would be crucial. I knew I had to stay in the first group and really to try to stay with Annemiek in the climb. That was my goal of the day. And yeah, I missed that goal. I really had a big gap after this descent. I'm just not having the courage to go that fast downhill. And then I had to chase it back. And obviously it didn't work out. So.
A huge 2 minutes and 48 seconds behind Van Vleuten, Liane Lippert led the chasing group home to take second, with Kasia Niewiadoma third. Elisa Longo-Borghini was fourth ahead of Floortje Mackay, Kata Blanca-Vas, Elise Chebe, Marta Cavalli and Marlon Reuser ninth. The general classification gap between Van Vleuten and Reuser has been reversed, with the Dutch rider now leading the Swiss woman by 1 minute and 34 seconds. Elise Chebe makes it 2 Swiss riders in the top 3, with Marta Cavalli 4th and Liane Lippert 5th, 4 minutes and 7 seconds down.